What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, June 4th, 2019, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Matt Damon and Christian Bale recreated race car history in the first trailer for Ford versus Ferrari. The clip released on Sunday features Damon as a car designer, Carroll Shelby, who is tasked by Henry Ford II, played by Tracy Letts, to build a car good enough to defeat Ferrari at the 1966 Le Mans World Championship. Shelby recruits British driver Ken Miles, portrayed by Bale, to get behind the wheel of the new experiment car despite being difficult to deal with. The pair learn to work together as they help build a Ford that can beat a Ferrari in 90 days. The synopsis reads, based on the remarkable true story of the visionary American car designer, Carroll Shelby, played by Damon, and the fearless British-born driver Ken Miles, who together battle corporate interference, the laws of physics, and their own personal demons to build a revolutionary race car for Ford Motor Company and take on the dominating race cars of Enzo Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in France in 1966. Ford vs. Ferrari from director James Mangold is set to arrive in theaters on November 15th. John Bernthal, Katharina Balfe, Josh Lucas, Noah Jupe, Remo Guarini, and Ray McKinnon also star. This is XD has renewed its animated superhero series Marvel's Spider-Man for the third season. Titled Spider-Man Maximum Venom, Season 3 is expected to debut on the cable network in the spring 2020. Mark Bohal, the Senior Vice President of Programming and General Manager at Disney XD, said in the press release, "We're excited to have Spider-Man and Venom leading this brand new chapter. These two characters are fan favorites, and the Marvel animation team have delivered a smart, action-packed season for a new generation. We're grateful for the opportunity to further expand the world of Marvel's Spider-Man with Venom and continue fresh, heroic storytelling with this third season order." Beverly Hills 90210 alum Tiffani Thiessen won't appear in the show's upcoming reboot. The 45-year-old actress said in an interview Sunday with Entertainment Tonight she is too busy for the new Fox series Beverly Hills 90210. Thiessen's played Valerie Malone on Beverly Hills 90210, which had a 10-season run on Fox from 1990 to 2000. She presently stars as Lori Mendoza on the Netflix series Alexa and Katie. Thiessen says, "I'm actually shooting season 3 of Alexa and Katie right now, so I'm working at the moment and busy. I'm literally in the middle of my season, and I go till September." She added, "My shoot schedule sadly won't allow me to be a part of it, but I wish them well. I'm sure it's going to be great." Thiessen's former co-stars Jason Priestley, Shannon Doherty, Jenny Garth, Ian Ziering, Gabriel Cateras, Brian Austin Green, and Tori Spelling will return to Beverly Hills 90210. Thiessen spoke to ET at the Los Angeles premiere of The Secret Life of Pets 2. She attended the event with her husband, actor Brady Smith, and their children, 8-year-old daughter Harper and 3-year-old son Holt. Thiessen wrote on Sunday on Instagram, "A fun-filled, packed weekend with the family it was." Hashtag weekend, hashtag family time, hashtag making memories. Beverly Hills 90210 premieres August 7th and released a promo and video photo in May. Vanessa Lachey announced in a tweet Friday she will play Brandon Walsh's wife on a new series. Grammy-winning singer Ciara and HGTV star Chip and Joanna Gaines were among the celebrities to complete a course at Harvard over the weekend. Level Up singer and Fixer Upper alum celebrated on Instagram after taking the 4-day Business of Entertainment, Media, and Sports class at Harvard Business School. Ciara shared a clip Monday of herself dancing with Harvard professor Anita Elbersy. She captioned the post, "I'm officially a Harvard alum, and this my mood. Please never stop believing. Me and my professor at Anita Elbers. Hashtag Harvard HBS. Hashtag Level Up." Ciara also posted a slideshow of photos from her time in the program. The star captioned the post, "My college dream has come true, and I'll cherish this moment forever. What a surreal feeling walking to class every day, interacting with my classmates, diving into case studies, exploring at Harvard campus and Cambridge." She encouraged her followers, "Never stop dreaming, never stop believing at Harvard HBS, hashtag HBS, hashtag BEMS." E! News said Ciara Gaines took the course with actor Eric Christian Olsen and NBA stars Kevin Love, Luke Mabut, and Julius Randle. Joanna Gaines shared photos with Chip and their classmates on Sunday. She captioned the post, "Course complete. School looks good on you at Chip Gaines. Chip for class prez. #BEMS." Ciara last released the album Beauty Marks in May and announced plans a new world tour on Good Morning America last week. Chip and Joanna share plans in April to launch their own TV network. Sephora will close all its U.S. locations this week to conduct employee diversity training after accusations of racial profiling by singer SZA. The company, a division of French luxury goods sellers LVMH, said Monday it will close every U.S. store and distribution center, plus its San Francisco corporate office on Wednesday for one-day inclusion workshops. The African-American singer said she was racially profiled at a Sephora store in Calabasas, California, and that a Sephora worker called security to make sure it wasn't stealing. SZA, a Grammy nominee whose works include music from the film Black Panther, did not call police or formally register the complaint. The Calabasas store, however, received numerous complaints about the incident. Sephora responded on Facebook by promoting its "We Belong to Something Beautiful" advertising slogan, which reads, "We will not stop building a community where diversity is expected." Sephora's plans to close the business to address training is similar to a strategy by Starbucks last year, which occurred after police were called to a Philadelphia location to remove 2 African Americans from the store. After racking up $2.4 million in prize money, professional sports gambler James Holzhauer's record-breaking run on Jeopardy came to an end on Monday. Holzhauer lost in his 33rd game on the trivia show, coming $2,002 shy of the winner of the episode, librarian Emma Bachman. He came just $58,484 short of breaking the $2.52 million overall record Ken Jennings set in 2004. Holzhauer nearly hit that amount in 32 wins, less than half the record number of wins Jennings logged in, 74, also a record. But Holzhauer set his own records, 15 in fact. He holds the top 15 spots for most money won in an episode, topping out with $131,127 on April 17th. His average daily wins was $77,000, more than 3 times the average amount contestants won before he began his streak. Holzhauer joked about his loss on Twitter, making reference to a so-called curse in the sports world involving Drake. He says, shouldn't have invited Drake at the Jeopardy taping. And he also congratulated Botcher. He tweeted to everyone, "Thanks for the support and remember to be good humans." Mindy Kaling says she finds herself bribing her daughter like the baby is in the mob. 39-year-old actress jokingly compared Catherine, her 17-month-old daughter, to the Sopranos mobster Tony Soprano during Monday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Kaling told host Ellen DeGeneres she's a year and a half, and I didn't know how much bribery there was in being a parent. Like every time I see her, it's like Tony Soprano. I go up to her and I'm like, "Hey, you have to give me the remote control." She's like, "Give me your car keys." She says she's like in the mob. She's smart and she can barely talk, so that's my life right now. Kaling gave birth to Catherine in December 2017. She discussed motherhood and her initial fears about being a single mother during her Dartmouth College commencement speech in June 2018. Star says, "I remember bringing her home and being in my house with her and first time and thinking, according to movies and TV, this is traditionally the time when my mother and spouse are supposed to be there, sharing this experience around me. And I look around and I had neither. And for a moment, it was kind of scary." She added, "But then that feeling went away because the reality is I'm not doing it by myself. I'm surrounded by family and friends who love and support me, and the joy I feel from being with my daughter Catherine eclipses anything from any crazy checklist." Callie will now star in the movie Late Night, which she also wrote and produced. The film follows a late-night talk show host, Emma Thompson, who hires her first and only female writer, played by Callie. Callie said of Thompson, "She's amazing, she's hilarious, she never gets to do funny parts, and she's just turned 60. It was just exciting to see her in this kind of role." Late Night co-stars Max Casella, Hugh Dancy, and John Lithgow. The movie debuts June 7th in theaters and on Amazon Prime. Kylie Jenner says her toddler daughter is 100% okay following a health scare. 21-year-old television personality gave an update Sunday after Stormi, her 16-month-old daughter with boyfriend Travis Scott, was hospitalized for an allergic reaction. Jenner shared a photo of Stormi sleeping on Instagram stories. She sent love in the caption to other moms with sick children. The star wrote, "Spent a day in the hospital with my baby. She had an allergic reaction, but is 100% okay now, and we are home." She says nothing else matters when these things happen. God bless all the moms with sick babies. I'm sending so much love and positive energy your way. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians star posted brand new photos with Stormi last week during a pool party in Malibu. She captioned the post, "My Malibu baby," adding palm trees and heart emojis in the background. Jenner gave birth to Stormi in February 2018. Scott recounted the birth in an interview on the Ellen DeGeneres show in November, saying his anxiety faded once he held Stormi for the first time. The rapper says, "Going into it, I was nervous and scared, but you know, when you first hold a baby in your arms, it's uncontrollable. I never thought I could just love something so hard." Khalid describes how he freaked out a little while meeting his idol, Dwayne Johnson, during a radio interview on the UK's official Big Top 40 show. Khalid said to host Will Manning on Sunday, "It's crazy when you look up to someone, especially such as The Rock, and then you meet him. It's like, what do? You spend like all your life preparing the sentences that you're going to say, and it's none of that comes out." Khalid admits being starstruck at first before being able to speak with Johnson. The singer said, "It was genuine and it was awesome. He gave me a lot of inspiration, and I feel like he's an amazing role model, so it's super cool to meet someone like The Rock." Johnson responded to the interview on Twitter and noted how he had just listened to Khaled's album before meeting the singer. Johnson says, "My boy at the great Khaled's the best. He totally keeps me his composure when we met, especially after I told him I literally listened to his entire album earlier that afternoon and no idea we were going to meet that night. True story, crazy fate." Khaled in response tweeted, "Bro, fate." Madonna will perform at the 2019 Pride Island concert during the New York City Pride. The 60-year-old recording artist announced the news in a video during Monday's episode of Today. He said in the clip, I hear you, I'll be on Pride Island, where I was born." They confirmed Madonna will take the stage June 30th during World Pride, a global LGBT celebration in New York. The post reads, "We're breaking some big news from at Madonna. She'll be appearing at the Pride Island in New York City, where she'll be performing a few songs on June 30th. Pride Island is a 2-day music event taking place June 29th to the 30th during New York City Pride. Grace Jones, Tiana Taylor, and Pablo Vittar and other acts will be performing. New York, which hosts New York City Pride each year during Pride Month in June, was chosen to host World Pride this year. 2019 marks the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Riots, a series of demonstrations by members of the LGBT community in New York. New York City Pride confirmed Madonna's appearance at Pride Island in a tweet Monday. The post reads, "Big hashtag Pride Island news just broken on a Today show by at Madonna, hashtag World Pride 2019, hashtag Stonewall 50, hashtag World Pride NYC, hashtag Millions of Moments, hashtag World Pride." Singer-songwriter Sufjan Stevens is among the other celebrities to celebrate Pride Month. He released 2 new songs, "Love Yourself" and "With My Whole Heart," in honor of Pride Month last week. Christina Aguilera says her Las Vegas residency show is a safe space where people can be themselves. The 30-year-old singer explained during Monday's episode of Good Morning America how her experience show at the Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood provides an escape for fans. She told host Adrian Bankert, "You can escape into a world where you don't have to be anything but yourself." Aguilera says the concert is a place where people can shed their mask and be free. The star added, "We have to show up for work, show up for our kids, like be somebody for somebody else at all times as mothers, whoever you are." She also added, "This is a place where for one night you take your mask off, put a different one on, be whoever you want to be, and it's a safe place." Aguilera previously announced $1 for every ticket to her show will go to the Shade Tree, an emergency shelter in Nevada for women and children in crisis. She reflected in an interview on her own troubled childhood. The singer recalled, "I grew up really fast, living in a home where there was a lot of chaos. It was tough, going through domestic violence and the surroundings that I was in." She said, "Music was my escape. It was my enclosed, safe space." Aguilera kicked off her Las Vegas residency show Friday. Fellow singer Demi Lovato couldn't help but gush about Aguilera and experience on Instagram after attending the concert on opening night. Lovato captioned photos with Aguilera, "A perfect show. Couldn't believe it was opening night because it was so smooth, flawless, and sounded incredible. I was entertained the whole time, and I was so bummed when it was over until I was reunited with this beauty. She says, I'm so happy I got to hug you at Xena. Haven't seen you in concert since I was 14, and I can't believe how much life has changed since then. Honored to call you a friend. Keep it up, Queen. Aguilera last released the album Liberation in 2018. The album includes the singles Accelerate, Fall in Line, and Like I Do. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, June 4th, 2019. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.